The Financial Inclusion Fund, popularly known as Hustler Fund, turns one. But 1 year down the line, many Kenyans feel the money is not adequate given the rising cost of living. The fund has disbursed over 39 billion shillings and has recorded close to 2 billion in savings. NTV's Nina Shaban takes us through the fund's one-year performance.
It started off as a campaign promise. President William Ruto's dream.
We came to the conclusion that an inclusive, employment-creating economic model is about investing the limited capital available where it creates the most employment.
On the 30th of November 2022, the just-elected president launched the Hustler Fund.
Hustler Fund, Jinue, Jiendeleze.
Further, the fund was designed to improve financial access to individuals and micro, small and medium-sized enterprises in Kenya, lending to individuals and businesses at 8% per annum, the lowest interest rates ever charged in the country. The fund has 4 products: personal finance, microloans, SME loans and startup. Tomorrow the fund turns 1. The fund has disbursed personal loans worth 39.6 billion shillings and recorded 29 billion shillings in repayment. The total Hustler Fund transactions are at 52.5 million and the savings worth nearly 2 billion shillings. According to Hustler Fund acting CEO, that's Elizabeth Nkuku, the personal finance lender has witnessed success.
Focus was really to use your mobile phone for you to be able to access credit. So when you look at what people were, how the scoring was done, is really looking at your transactions.
In a year, personal finance has attracted up to 19 million borrowers and 8 million repeat customers. As for the other products,
then there was the individual biashara that was rolled out for people who are running their businesses. We are enhancing that product such that we'll be able to really roll it out in the first quarter of next year. We have the Chama product whereby 10 of us can come together and through the benefits of insurance of people together, you actually get more credit, an enhanced credit limit.
Thus far, 2 products have been rolled out from the Hustler Fund.
So we are looking at 2 more. There is one for SME that is going to come in the first quarter, and then there is also one for startup that will be coupled with all the other things that comes with acceleration of the project businesses.
According to Simon Chalugui, Cabinet Secretary of Micro, Small and Medium-Sized Enterprises and Cooperatives, the year-old fund has not only eased access to finance, but also created competition in the market, forcing digital lenders to lower interest rates and making borrowing more affordable.
I've seen a move. I've seen adverts, I've seen billboards of other financial institutions pushing the interest towards single digit. And this is where we need to go, because through that reduction of borrowing cost, we create more money for investment.
But for a section of Kenyans on the ground, it's totally a different case. In Kenya's capital, Nairobi, with a population of about 4.5 million people, the business community highlights the different challenges they have faced when it comes to the famous fund.
No. Hustler Fund sisi tulisikia kwa TV ama kwa gazeti.
The nation media went further in the outskirts of Nairobi and the sentiments remained the same.
Tuseme wakati walipoingia tulifikiria kwamba hiyo Hustler Fund itasaidia kila mwananchi na watapata fedha za kutosha kama 50,000 ili wananchi waweze kufanya kazi. Lakini vile tulipata ikawa ni 500 haikutusaidia.
In Nandi County, though there is appreciation for the fund rollout, business people complain of the high cost of living that makes the borrowing limit inconsequential.
Sasa hii pesa ni kidogo sana kiasi kwamba hata ukichukua kwa simu ni deni, haitatosha wewe ununue vitu ya gharama ya leo ndio upate kesho ufanye kazi urudishe hizo pesa.
As for those from the Lakeside region, it's a case of extreme inaccessibility.
There's completely nothing Hustler Fund has helped me with. Because whenever I apply, it tells me that I do not qualify.
One of the success stories of the Hustler Fund is a man the government calls Harrison.
Harrison, for your information, is a tuk-tuk operator in Mombasa. And he borrows on a daily basis to fuel and run his tuk-tuk business. He borrows between 3 and 5 times a day.
Well, while that could be true, Harrison does not want to confirm the government's position. We tried to have a sit-down with him, but he flatly turned down our interview requests. The fund also has small wins, but a win is a win.
Hustler Fund imetusaidia, tumekuwa nikikopa tukirudisha, imetusaidia. Tunachukua 1000, unachukulia mahindi, unakuja unauza, halafu unarudisha.
After a thorough look into the effects of the Financial Inclusion Fund in the market, here is some advice Kenyans are lending the government.
Hii Hustler Fund wafanye review. Watu wengi waliambiwa kweli kuna Hustler Fund, serikali haikuchukua ama serikali haikuchukua jukumu, ikuje ichukue maoni ya raia. Ielewe hii Hustler Fund ilifanya kazi kweli. Kuna sehemu zingine unaambiwa kwamba Hustler Fund ilifanya, lakini hasa hapa Nandi na ni eneo ambayo tunaweza sema kwamba president wa nchi hii anatoka. Hiyo Hustler Fund ija materialize.
Ngombe mheshimiwa afanye juu chini Hustler Fund aweke 50,000, 10,000, 20,000. Ukichukua hata 20,000 unafanyia biashara, ukilipa na faida unafanya.
We share these sentiments with a man in whose docket the fund is domiciled.
Challenges that we still experience is the demand for more money. Many Kenyans are looking for more money than what Hustler can do. Remember, we are pioneering a financial literacy program, financial inclusion, and we don't want to play in the banking level. We want to remain down there at the Hustler. And as soon as we build capacity, we transition them to commercial financial institutions.
363 days after its implementation, the Financial Inclusion Fund, best known as Hustler Fund, has recorded 593,000 groups, 1.2 million approved group members, 52,700 complete groups, 40,500 groups with a borrowing limit, and 12,500 groups yet to be assigned a borrowing limit. The fund has also recorded 3,700 loans that are pending member approval. The amount of money disbursed to groups stands at 168 million shillings, with 22,000 borrowing groups. The number of members in the borrowing groups is 281,000, with a total repayment of 25.4 million shillings and total savings being at 8.4 million shillings. Nina Shaban, NTV.